Well, you guys probably heard me struggling with my camera there for a second. But we're live, we're back. I am not used to streaming this early. And I don't know if I have everything set up, but we're going. We don't have time to waste, so it's happening. Whether we're ready or not.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
You surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises. But any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
How do you think you will help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
Then let me officially welcome you to the Midnight Suns.
You will not regret this. Now, can you show me where we keep the prisoners? I would like to feast.
So,
What?
I should preface this.
Only kidding. I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That
Sounds
I'm
like
not huge on the Midnight Suns.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
And
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
I want to know a little more about you first.
Naturally. I am an open book.
I have heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak.
well, I don't know a ton about
Who were you before
Midnight
you became
Suns.
a vampire?
I was born with a rare, degenerative blood condition. My disease.
So when I saw they were adding Morpheus, I was like, are they just being fun because of
my own hands,
Morbid time?
experimented on my body using vampire bat DNA. I cured myself, but there were side effects.
And
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered.
but I guess he's part of the Midnight Suns in the comic books.
My wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
I would like to know more about your capabilities.
Like a traditional vampire, I possess enhanced strength, speed, acute senses. An accelerated healing factor allows me to bounce back from otherwise mortal injuries. And while I cannot fly in the traditional sense, I have the psionic ability to glide over great distances.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
Do you have to consume blood like any other vampire?
Regrettably, not only do I need to consume human blood, I crave it. But you do not need to worry. I keep my cravings in check these days, and only feed on those who prey on others.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
So like I was saying, oh,
A few of us are meeting up tonight. It's a book club. You're probably busy, but if not, the other said I should invite you.
wait.
Book club?
Yeah, I didn't figure the great and powerful hunter would be into a book club.
Is a book club some form of weapon? Do you strike with the spine?
You hear that? That's the sound of Agatha rolling in her grave. Book clubs are simple. You read books and talk about them. Sometimes there's punch. Anyway, I'm headed to the meeting. I doubt it's your thing, but if you're interested, you could tag along.
After you.
Okay then. As long as more...
Blade's giving you the stink eye. Or maybe he doesn't like the punch. Either way, I think he wants to speak with you.
Here's how this works. We pick out a book, we read the book, and then next meeting, we talk about the book. It's my turn to pick, so give me a minute. I need to narrow it down.
What is the best book you have read so far?
None.
You have not read any books, but you are starting a book club?
Hunter, I've read half the books in the library. I have too many favorites to list. I meant I have no book club favorites yet.
What kind of book is a book club book?
The good ones, that's the plan at least.
Did you already talk about today's book?
Well, no, there isn't one for today.
You are being evasive, and I do not know why.
This is technically our first meeting.
I thought this was a regular thing you did.
Yeah, I want it to be. Doesn't matter how sharp your weapons are if your mind is as dull as a brick. Just give me some space. I need to find the right book if I'm going to. I need to pick the right book, okay?
All right.
All
I
right.
don't have time for this. I used to be in one of these with my friend Jess, but it fell apart.
What happened?
I got reassigned, she had a kid, aliens invaded, the usual.
Aliens?
a busy decade.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a knockdown, drag-out fight.
Must have been some book club.
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avengers literature circle. First book chosen was Banner's favorite. Tony hated it. Said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read. That a mascara-blinded lab monkey could have written it better. I still don't know what that means. Turned out, it wasn't Banner's favorite book. It was Hulk's.
Oh no.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
All right, I made my decision.
So, what is it going to be?
The first book we'll read for book club will be The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Ooh, a classic.
Yep, that's an old book.
Way older than The Hunter.
Ah, The Art of War. I read that when I was 12.
Well, then you could reread it. See if you gain a new perspective. Our time is tight, I get it. But stop by the library and read the book before the next meeting. But I hope you read the whole thing. This book is one of my favorites.
The katana gave that away.
Yeah, I'm always around if you want to chat about it.
I'll save it for the next book club.
I could chat about it.
Nah, I'm good.
I admit, I like the low-pressure approach we're taking to book club. These things should be fun and informative. Not the high-stakes powder keg of the Stark and Banner book club regime.
What did you think of the meeting?
Seems like a great way to get to know each other.
What do you think of Blade's choice of book?
It got me thinking about a book I can choose. It'll have to be a good one to match Blade's pick.
See you later.
Next time, then.
I think that went well. Carol seemed to enjoy herself. What do you think?
Blade, did you start a book club so Carol would join it?
No. Yes. Sort of. We were talking about books, and I may have suggested the 2 of us read a book and talk about it. Captain America overheard and expressed interest. Carol said I was starting a book club, and he asked if he could join.
Then what?
What was I supposed to do? Say no to Captain America?
Knowledge is the key to a person's heart.
You think?
It might be the key to Carol's heart.
The key to mine is a silver stake, so you got the better end of the deal. Glad you came, Hunter, but don't forget to do the reading.
All right, I will.
I'm not kidding.
Whoa. Okay. Oh. Well, now we can actually do some upgrades for her. I'm just gonna have all these people just running around. White Knight. No, I'll stick with this. Alright.
Hello.
Well, I am curious to know. I guess we'll find out how to read our book at some point.
We aren't running a home for wayward vampires, Hunter.
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
Okay, so, oh man, I gotta figure out. Sorry, I'm moving my mic around trying to block it from the air conditioning.
I am grateful to have another able warrior on our side.
You sound like Peter. Naive.
What
Dang.
exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want.
I call it
I
being
call it
practical. Damn, son.
Anything else on your mind?
What happens if Hydra successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Jesus,
Some
that
vampires seem
freaking
like
air
bad
is coming in
idea
here like a
all in.
torpedo.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable. Just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
So we got a Spider-Woman reference in here.
Willingly turning into vampires.
Define willingly. I think that's Sin's influence.
They must be extremely devoted to agree to such a change.
That's good stuff.
Or more terrified of what Sin will do if they don't. I wonder how becoming a bloodsucker mixes with the gamma serum already in their systems. I bet that's one hell of a hangover.
What can you tell me about this new breed?
Well, from a spotty centuries-old reference and the data we've collected, new breed vampires are basically fangs, claws, and a bottomless stomach. They live to feed. But they don't drink blood. They eat people whole.
That's
Can they turn
different.
humans into vampires?
Well, they create new hemolisks from whatever they can't digest. Strain suggested some kind of dark magic regurgitation.
The boundaries of dark magic are ever expanding.
And gross. I won't mind if they shrink a little.
Okay.
Thanks, Carol.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
Catch you later, Bill and Ted. I got the Nico's fresh candy paint.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
This is not helping your
What I'm
argument.
trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
I have something for you.
A piggyback ride.
Components for shop class.
Alright, I guess that's comparable.
Emo kids for life.
I should set up my lab sooner than...
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So, you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful. Doctor, meet the doctor.
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
That's not exactly comforting.
Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime. Yes?
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
There we go.
So, another vampire-ish team.
Alright. I don't think we have anything else. It's Captain Deadpool. No, just Deadpool. Work with a mouth. Everybody see.
Guy? He must be dangerous. I want to see him in action. Thanks for giving Morbius a shot, Hunter.
We go. Get some sleep. Do some training. Do some battle. Well, Captain Deadpool. Nah, just Deadpool.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Hey.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Found another artifact, Hunter?
Study an artifact.
It may not be flashy, but it will get the job done.
Blade of Cackling Hours.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Genius inventor strikes again. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
Okay, now we need to do some research.
Let's get started.
Okay. I don't have enough for that yet.
Good day, Hunter.
I'm gonna go with that for a little bit. Am I missing something here? Well, it's still saying that I have something. Oh. Nope.
Unless I get more intel caches, I'm here if you need me.
All right, let's go do the training.
Let's touch base. You're the oldest American at the Abbey, isn't that right?
I was born here, yes, but last I recall, this land was British colonies.
Wow. So you missed the birth of our country.
The notion of a free land was not a popular idea outside of late nights at taverns.
Being a piece of American history myself, I'm kind of a buff about our history. Do you remember any big news from your time?
I was fishing near the Charles River when a group of kids tried to steal my haul of crappie.
Early hooligans.
Indeed. But what was strange was they were led by a 6-year-old boy who was smarter than Tony Stark. For such a young boy, he had a unique worldview. As we gazed at the river's currents, he told me of his dream to touch lightning.
Wait. Was this child named Benjamin Franklin?
Yes, that rings a bell.
You met Benjamin Franklin when he was a kid.
Hunter, to quote Robbie, I am geeking out so hard right now. You met a legitimate founding father. Hunter, your stories fascinate me. You brushed elbows with history.
It is the past. None of it matters if we do not stop Lilith.
Of course. Thank you for giving me a distraction, Hunter. I feel like I know you so much.
Thanks for being such a downer, Hunter.
Caretaker, time's wasting, Hunter. We need any advantage we can get.
Ooh, chain 3. Finally, we got Tony upgraded. Oh boy, he was so sad. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here because there's nothing in here. Oh gosh, excuse me. Yeah, I can't figure out what they're looking for. I even went in here because last time it was like, oh, you unlocked like a color or something for your hair, and I was like, oh. But like... Yeah, it's swearing up and down I got something. Well, I don't have time for that, so let's just
Hunter.
Salutations.
Intel cache, gamma coil. Yeah, this is an easy one. We'll take this on. Why not? I normally like to have a powerhouse with us. Oh, that outfit is working. That is a good outfit.
Whatever that device is, Hydra would rather destroy it than allow us to
Okay.
capture it for analysis. Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Now that was something.
Yeah. Not much. What can I do for you? Why did you put it on its last leg? What did it do to you? No, I'm saying, what did it do to you? So, are you saying we need to get a new printer out there? Alright. I will see what I can find and get ordered. I know I'm not here tomorrow. But I should be here on Monday, but I won't be here all day. I'm getting dental work done tomorrow on Monday, so. But I'll see what I can get ordered. Worst comes to worst, I'll have it sent to my house so I can bring it in on Monday. Okay? Bye.
I've got your back. Keep it up. I'm not worried.
So that guy's gonna... I'm keeping him from going to the device. Okay. The taunt works because now she'll get to get up. Uh-oh.
More of them are joining the fight.
Your death won't be in vain.
I bet Lilith isn't going to like this. Try this on for size.
This is gonna kill just about anybody, but this guy's attacking here.
Weak, even for Hydra. Your time has come. This one's for you.
Bam. It's okay. Okay.
I've got your back.
You should have
Now.
more help.
You've got incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string?
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Okay. Oh.
We will never forsake her. I've been waiting.
Okay. Ouch. I thought I put a shield on it. So this is our last wave. So let's make it count, shall we?
We have the upper hand for now.
I'm on it.
Okay, that's awesome.
That wasn't.
That's how that works.
Ouch. Not good.
I'm going for it. Just the boost I needed.
Target's moving.
Watch this.
Get rid of the specialist. Yeah, this is gonna go bad for me. Oh god, we're gonna get fucked. Alright.
What are you waiting for?
I know, it's in critical condition.
Got to stop those agents from destroying it.
Okay, there's that.
Truly your best?
Oh, this should be good. You guys are really gonna get hurt if you're not careful.
So we got 2 guys left.
Coming at you.
1 guy left. And okay, so
We are doing well, so
That thing is taking a beating. If Hydra does too much damage, it won't be any use to us.
we will erase the very memory of
damn. I figured I'd finish with a flurry. Oh boy.
And we didn't even have time to practice.
Looks like we
That
acquired
thing.
new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
That thing took a beating. But we got a 2 stars. Okay.
Hi.
All right. Well, I have to save it there. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I've tried to find what it's identifying. It says I have something, but I just can't figure out what it is. I thought it was something in my deck, but nothing there. My customization is clean. Profile's clean. Yeah, it swears up and down I have something. The only thing I can think of is like if I had a I don't know what it is, but all right, we're gonna save this because I gotta get to my stuff I gotta get done. So let's save that. And let's get back to the, oops. Return to the main menu. And I probably should have muted that microphone move, so apologies for that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry that our session's a little short today, but like I said, work is work. So until next time, thanks everybody for watching. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time. Bye.